Hey everybody, Mark here from 8 Minute Axe. I've done several videos on the virtues of the 12 string and the many reasons why I think that every guitar player should have at least one in his or her arsenal. And accordingly, I get a ton of emails asking me if there's a particular 12 string that I would recommend. Now, most of the time, YouTubers review guitars within a few days of receiving them. Many times, they haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I've done it a few times myself. Today, I'm going to do a quick review of the 5 acoustic 12 strings that I currently own or have owned in the past couple of years. I've played all of these guitars for hundreds of hours, and I know exactly what each of them can and can't do. I'm going to rate each guitar from 1 to 10 on build quality, sound, playability, looks, value, and then give it an overall score. At the end, I'll discuss the pros and cons of each and give you my recommendations. All right, let's jump right into it. I'm going to review these in the order in which I acquired them. things I want to mention before I get to the pros and cons of each guitar. This is just a quick review of the guitars that I'm familiar with. You should do your own research and find out what works best for you. So I'll go in the same order that I presented them earlier. I don't have the Mitchell anymore, so I can't show it to you. One of the big pros of the Mitchell is that it's a solid spruce top. It's hard to find a solid top at that price point. Another thing I really liked about the Mitchell is the way the nut is cut. I found the string spacing to be fantastic, and it was pretty easy to play. As far as cons go, I had some trouble with the intonation, and I didn't think the electronics sounded very good. Overall, I think there's better guitars out there. The second one up is the Ibanez, another one that I don't have anymore. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I was not a big fan of that guitar. A couple of the pros of the Ibanez are it comes with a built-in tuner, which is always good with a 12-string. And I think that the electronics sound pretty good for a guitar at the entry-level price point. As far as cons go, it's a laminate top, and to me it sounded just like an old school crappy laminate top. Sorry, Ibanez. And voila, I'm holding the Takamine. So what do I like about the Takamine? Well, number one, this guitar fills the room like no other 12-string I've played. It's a jumbo and it sounds fantastic. Number two, the guitar is absolutely beautiful. I love the way this guitar looks. Now to the cons of the Takamine. Well, it is a jumbo, I'm not a big guy, and this guitar is tough for me to play. I found the strings kind of crowded, and it's just tough for me to get a good angle to grip chords. I would definitely not recommend this guitar for a beginner or a smaller person. If you're a big guy or girl and you care about sound and the way it looks more than how well it plays, then definitely take a look at the Takamine. All right, I've got the Taylor back in my hand. I don't think I've ever played a Taylor that I didn't like, and this is no exception. This guitar is well balanced, easy to play, the strings are spaced well, and it's just a great overall sounding guitar. Now, if I had to pick out a con of this guitar, I would say really just the aesthetics. There's nothing remarkable about the way the guitar looks. That being said, if you're in the market for a mid-level 12-string, definitely take a look at the Taylor. I don't think you can go wrong, and I highly recommend it. All right, and last is the Vangoa. Now, many of you know that I've been giving one of these away every month for the last year and a half. I've kept in contact with many of the previous winners. Everybody raves about Vangoa's customer service. As far as the guitar itself goes, you just can't beat it at this price point. I mean, bone nut, Purple Heart bridge. The guitar plays well. It looks pretty cool. And the extras you get with it really put it over the top. You get a gig bag and picks and strings and a capo and a tuner. Now, as far as the cons go, it's a laminate top. You can't compare it to the Takamine or the Taylor. You have to be realistic, and there's always going to be limitations of an inexpensive guitar. It's the best guitar in its price range. If you've been thinking about getting a 12-string guitar but just don't want to invest a lot of money, take a look at Vangoa. Each month, I give away a brand new Vangoa 12-string guitar package. Details on how to enter this month's contest are in the description. If you have additional questions about any of these guitars, don't hesitate to email me at markarenally@gmail.com. If you enjoyed the video or got something out of it, please hit the like button and leave me a comment. And if you've made it this far and you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Most importantly though, have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.